Hello, and today I'm talking to you from the inside of my trunk. Okay, there's a cat somewhere in here. Is that it? There. Oh, hold on. Dark in here. Let me see. Is that it? That feels like a button. Let's see. Aha. Hello, and welcome back to LeEdFollow. Now, no, I haven't gone mental. There's a reason on my boot. And the reason is it's the 50th anniversary of something this year, 2023. And I'm quite shocked that none of the websites, magazines, or other YouTubers have picked up on it. It's the 50th anniversary of the Liftback. And without the Liftback, there are so many fantastic looking cars that we just wouldn't have. So before I start to whittle on about exactly what the Liftback is, I want to make sure that everybody watching this video understands the difference between a hatchback and a saloon car. I'm pretty sure that doesn't apply to 99.99% of people watching this, but for that 0.1% who don't know, we're going to quickly cover it off now. So here's the back of my Corolla Estate. Now, a hatchback and estate are essentially the same thing. The way that the door operates is exactly the same. So as you can see, the door is vertical, glass is part of the door, and it hinges at the top of the roof. When I open it, essentially everything between the roof and the rear bumper is opening as one big unit, and it closes back the same way. So here's an example of a saloon car. Let's take a quick look at the back of the GT86. Now, of course, this is not a saloon car, but it just happens to have a boot that opens in exactly the same way as a saloon car. So as you can see, as I open it, the rear window doesn't move. As I close it, you see it's just a separate door, and that is the difference between a hatchback and a saloon. One of my favourites, the old Vauxhall Astra. Well, as you can see here, we've got the saloon on the left, we got the hatchback on the right. So I think we're done now. Let's draw a line under it. Now, before I start talking to you about what a liftback is, I should actually start by telling you what a fastback is. So probably the most famous fastback of all time has got to be the Ford Mustang. Just like the GT86 I showed you earlier, which happens to also be a fastback. You get a very sweeping rear window from the roof down to the boot, and you have a separate trunk just like a saloon car. So if a fastback is essentially a coupe saloon, but it has a single slope down the back from the roof to the rear of the vehicle, then what's a liftback? Well, a liftback is essentially a fastback. However, instead of a separate trunk like a saloon, you get a hatch. Simple, really. But why is it called liftback? Well, with a hatchback, you're pulling it backwards towards yourself. But with a liftback, you're pulling it up. You're lifting it, hence the name liftback. So to tell the story of the liftback, let's start by going 50 years back to 1970. Toyota had launched its two-door Celica coupe. 2 doors, 4 seats and 1 trunk. Nice and simple. And a year later, in 1971, they displayed a concept hatchback-style version of the Celica. The concept proved very popular with the public, so Toyota took it to production, with the first cars being delivered to customers in 1973. And so with that, the very first liftback was born 50 years ago. The liftback design gave the Celica a much sportier appearance and made the car look lower, when in fact the roofline hadn't changed at all. But this new shape made the car massively more practical also. The car was a big success for Toyota, and it won the 1976 Motor Trend Import Car of the Year award. In fact, it was the first time any Japanese manufacturer had won this title. This new body shape gave the car more than a passing resemblance to the Mustang fastback at the time, earning the Celica the nickname of the Baby Mustang. Toyota carried the liftback shape on throughout the Celica's entire life as its main body style. On the final Celica, the Gen 7, the liftback was for the first time ever the only body style to choose from. that's the story of the Liftback, or the Fastback. Got a bit lost there along the way. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Next weekend, LeEdFollow will be going to the Simply Japanese car show at Beaulieu. So if you see us, come over, say hello. It'd be great to actually speak to the people who are watching back home. And we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye for now.